to go. Heat race number 1 of 2 on track. Joey Wilcox, the 73 out of Watertown, alongside the 32 of Joe Tricillo out of North Syracuse. Row number 2 is going to find Keegan Nyer out of Carthage, New York, the 34, along with Steve Tabor out of Carthage in the 2. Owen Nyer, another Carthage native, in the 17, and Alan McDonald out of Watertown in the 33. Hi, Josh Riom. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good run out there in heat race number 1. Set ready to go. Heat race number 1 for the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman is underway. Quickly through turns 1 and 2 as Keegan Nyer goes to the bottom. Joey Wilcox trying to fend him off, but it's not going to happen. Keegan Nyer and Owen Nyer have been dominant in this Limited Sportsman division here, brought to you by Doneth Motorworks, as they work through turns 3 and 4 and across the line. Joey Wilcox trying to keep the car straight up off the turn as he tries to battle with Keegan Nyer for the lead as they work in lap number 1 in the 6th lap heat event. First of 2 on the day. Keegan Nyer with the top spot. Here comes Owen Nyer down on the bottom as they'll drag race down the back straightaway. Joey Wilcox relegated to 3rd. Joe Tricillo is 4th. Steve Tabor completes the top 5 with Alan McDonald in 6th. Off of turn number 4, down across the stripe. Owen Nyer in command right now. Pick a pallet wholesale, number 17 of Owen Nyer back there to the 2 spot. Wilcox has been right there in his tire tracks throughout this race. We'll be halfway home this time by 3 laps will be complete, and it's been all Keegan Nyer up to this point as they work it through turns 3 and 4 down across the stripe. Carthage natives running 1 and 2 at the moment. Watertown's Joey Wilcox back there 3rd. Joe Tricillo is 4th. Steve Tabor, another Carthage native, completes the top 5. Alan McDonald just getting better and better out there, trying to learn the racetrack, trying to learn the car and everything, doing better out there in the 33 from Watertown. In the meantime, Owen Nyer has gone unchallenged in this event so far with 2 laps left to go. Nyer trying to get his first ever win in the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Then Owen Nyer and Cole Perry have won the first 2 events of the season, and right now the Nyers running 1 and 2. Joey Wilcox trying to do something with the top 2 drivers as he rides in 3rd. White flag in the air for Keegan Nyer. Owen Nyer still there in 2nd. Wilcox completes the top 3. Joe Tricillo is 4th in the 32. 2 of Tabor completes the top 5 as Alan McDonald completes the field in 6th. He gets up out of the way of the leaders. As they hit turn number 3 and 4, checkered flag is in the air. Keegan Nyer will get the victory in heat race number 1. Second will be the 17 of Owen Nyer. Joey Wilcox will finish up in 3rd. Joe Tricillo, Steve Tabor, and Alan McDonald will complete it. And ladies and gentlemen, that does it. Heat race number 1 of 2. The Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman is complete. Heat race number 2 ready to go next.
Heat race sportsman.
Race number 2 of 2 for the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Tim Bailey out of Carthage in the 44, along with Ray Hudo from Harrisville in the 66R. Row number 2 is going to be Holly Denard in the 02 with the 1D of Paul DeReuter from Inlet, New York. And Cole Perry was scheduled to go at the back of the field. He is now up on the outside of row number 1. It'll be Sky. So driver change out there. Ray Hudo has jumped aboard the Skylar Greenfield 76 ride, his primary machine, having mechanical problems. So Skylar Greenfield has graciously lent Ray Hudo his ride for the night for the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Up off of turn number 4, 6 laps is the issue. Green lights are on and away we go. Cole Perry picking up where he left off last Friday night in the lead. This was the finish from last week. Paul DeRutter back there in 2nd. Tim Bailey 3rd. Holly Denard, runner-up in limited sportsman action at Brockville last Saturday night. She's back there in the 4th spot with the 76 of Ray Hudo completing the field as they click off lap number 1. 1 lap is in the books. Cole Perry with the advantage. Paul DeRutter, who had success last year in this division, holding on to second. He is right there to challenge him. Down the back stretch they go into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Paul DeRutter down on the bottom. Cole Perry keeping it wound up on the top side. Lap number 2 goes into the record books, and it's an even matched race down the front straightaway. Paul DeRutter trying that inside lane. Cole Perry right there with him on the top side, and Paul DeRutter takes over the lead down the back straightaway as they battle for the win in last Friday night's feature here. Cole Perry came out the winner. Paul DeRutter trying to do one better as they come down across the line at the halfway point. 3 down, 3 to go. It's Paul DeRutter, your new race leader. 23, Cole Perry, Tim Bailey, Holly Denard, and the 76 of Ray Hudo completing it down the back chute. Paul DeRutter opening up about a 3-car length advantage. Cole Perry, graduate of the karting ranks, just behind the main grandstands here. Got to victory lane on the big track for the very first time last week. He'd like to do it again. He's got 2 laps left to go to try to catch Paul DeRutter as they hit turns 1 and 2. Tim Bailey there for third, along with Holly Denard in the 0-2. Bringing it off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Paul DeRutter opening up that gap between himself and Cole Perry. Perry trying to keep that car on the bottom, but right now it's just not working for him. He's got that high lane going. The white flag is in the air. Final trip around for the number 1 of Paul DeRutter. The Inlet, New York native brings it off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Cole Perry still second. Tim Bailey and Holly Denard the top 4. Then it is Ray Hudo in 5th. Checkered flag will be out this time by, and no contest at the front this week. Paul DeRutter will take the victory. Second spot will go to Cole Perry in the 23. Third will be Tim Bailey in the 44. Then Holly Denard will cross in position number 4, and Ray Hudo will complete the rest of your